What is going on with you, YouTube? It's your boy Daily Best COD Clips, and I'm bringing you guys some Black Ops 2 information. Now, the picture that you're seeing on the screen is just something I decided to throw up there, not the Black Ops 2 cover, so don't get that mixed up. And I'll be leaving this site that I got this information down in the description below, so check that out if you would like to explore this a little further. But let's get started. We're going to start off with the game modes, and they've added a few things, removed a few things. Some things that they say is they added a game mode called Escort, which is similar to Search and Destroy, and it's going to be a live player must be escorted from one of 3 areas, or 2 depending on how big the map is, and they have to make it without being killed. The match will have rounds, and consisting of 1 life only, so something a little bit different to Search and Destroy, switching up a little bit. Sounds like it'll be a pretty lot of fun. Now, they're adding, game modes that will be staying are Drop Zone and Kill Confirm, which is very nice to hear, because Kill Confirmed was one of my favorite game modes in Modern Warfare 3. And game modes that will be leaving is Infected and Team Defender. So, let's move on to point streaks. Now, Modern Warfare 3 has a point streak system, and Treyarch really wants to focus on a larger emphasis on objective playing, which is why they made bomb plants worth 2 points. Now, I could see this running into a little bit of trouble, because if you're playing a game mode such as Demolition, where you can get 5, 10 bomb plants or defuses a game, that's 20 points right there, enough to get you in the highest kill streak possible in the game. Sorry, that was my Skype. If you heard that, don't go check in your Skype. Now, they're also adding the specialist point streaks, but it has been slightly modified. 2 kills will get you 1 perk, as usual. The 4th kill will now get you 2 more perks. Not just 2, like 1, 2. It'll give you 2 more perks, so 3 total. The 6th kill will give you 3 more perks. The 8th kill will get you 4 more perks. And, once you reach 8 kills, you don't get every single perk. You just get all those perks that you had selected, which is, I assume, is going to be most of the perks, excluding a few. The RCXD will not return from Black Ops, which is not that big of a deal for me, since I did not use it. Now, there is a new kill streak, which is pretty interesting. It's called Heat Vision. When you get the required points, it is not currently listed how many points it will take to get this, but a player will pull out a scope that attaches to its primary weapon only, excluding shotguns, which will also mean that shotguns will now be a primary weapon. So, Black Ops had it as a primary weapon, so does Modern Warfare 3. Like it or not, we're going to have to deal with it, but as I was saying, this kill streak will detect enemies through most walls. So, this can be very controversial, because if you are allowed to see through walls, you'll be able to tell your team all the enemies' positions. It sounds like something that'll be on like a support kill streak thing. Something for those people that maybe don't have as much skill as those run and gun type of players or whatever, but you never know. We'll find out when it gets there. Now, there are these things called item packages, which requires 5 points. These fall alongside care packages and airdrop traps. Okay, the features of the package items, they only include ammo, a minigun, grenade launcher, rocket launcher, and body armor. Now, these are not very good. I assume for maybe those lower, less skilled kind of players, but since these include grenade launchers and rocket launchers, we could probably not see grenade launchers in the regular game as a base attachment, which would be very nice to take those out of a base attachment. You actually have to use up a kill streak slot to get these things, which is amazing, I think. Great thing I think they're doing. Now, moving on to prestiges. As in the regular Black Ops, there will be 15 prestiges, which will consist of 50 ranks. Now, a little bit different. For every 2 prestiges, there is a 5 rank increase. So if you're 0 prestige, there will be 50 ranks. You move up to 2nd prestige, you'll now have 55 ranks, and so on and so forth until you hit 15th prestige, which means in 15th prestige, the final prestige will have 90 ranks to it. Did you hear that? 90 ranks, which is absolutely mind-blowing, which is, I think, is going to increase the game's longevity by a long, long, long way. I mean, you're going to have to play a decent amount to be able to get to 15th prestige. Now, some things that have been removed from Black Ops 2 from the previous Call of Duties is there will be no MOAB or nuke kind of kill streak, which is, I think, disappointing because that's always something fun to get. There'll be no last stand or no death streaks, which is amazing. The best decision I think they've made ever. Death streaks, most annoying thing in the world, and last stand, most annoying thing in the world. Worst thing in the world, getting killed by those things. It says here that the map design will be following Black Ops 2 style, not Modern Warfare 3. So you could probably be expecting a less, like a slower paced kind of game, rather as in Modern Warfare 3, where it's pretty much constant action and the maps are pretty much just clusterfuck with buildings all over the place. Now, one of the things that I was most interested in finding was sniper rifles. One of the things you remember from Black Ops is the sniper rifling and quick scoping was just absolutely terrible compared to the past Call of Duties. Now, if you look through Treyarch's past, quick scoping has not been a prevalent kind of thing. World at War wasn't really prevalent, nor as it was in Black Ops. But they're trying to make an improvement to it, improving sniper rifle usage, no aim assist, and there will be less sway. So whether the mechanics will be more like Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops, you can probably expect Black Ops, but just a little bit easier to use. So, for you hardcore players out there, there's some significant information. There will be no grenade launchers, which is probably very good for you guys to hear. Respawn timings has been decreased, and 1 bullet to the foot will no longer kill a person. It'll take a head-to-chest shot to kill a person. So, a little bit of improvement. I personally don't play hardcore, but for those who do, I'm sure it's probably amazing. Now, Perk System 2.0, as it is being described as, has been making some significant changes. There will now be 2 options a perk can advance to. So, as you've seen in Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3, there's been pro perks. You had your base perk and then your pro perk. So basically what they're trying to do is there's pretty much 2 pro perk options. You cannot acquire both perk options, either one or the other, but there is 2 options. So the example that they give on this particular site is called a perk called Speed. The base perk reduces the time taken to aim down the sight. Now, the pro perk option 1 would be to swap weapons faster, and pro perk 2 would be to throw equipment faster. Now, to either unlock pro 1 or pro 2, you have to complete a certain different challenges. Now, as I said before, you cannot get both of these, so there can't be like one ultimate pro perk, which I guess is kind of good, so you can't dominate and have all these aspects that no one else has. Now, if you remember in Black Ops combat training, which was pretty fun every now and again, but the AI for the combat training bots were terrible. Absolutely terrible. They look like they're in the middle of a field looking at a wall or whatever, and then they just turn around and magically shoot you. It was absolutely ridiculous. So what they made vast AI improvements, and it should be similar to the behavior seen in Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops Survival. So if you played any of that, that's pretty much what you could be expecting for the AI out of that. So that pretty much wraps up everything included. Now, if you'd like to read in a little bit further into this or whatever, I'll supply the link down in the description. You guys can read about it yourself. Tell me what you guys think and what you think should be included or whatever in the comment section below. So, this has been Daily Best COD Clips, and I'm signing out.